Yeah, let's go ahead and start this thing, guys. We watched the Knuckles show, and there's about what, like 6 episodes. The whole thing is about 2.5 hours, longer than either of the movies, of course. And you guys have seen both of the movies, right?
Yep.
Wait,
Neither.
What?
Neither?
Dude, so Jory's jumping straight into Knuckles.
See, like, I feel like I'm the perfect candidate for these types of things because I never watch anything. I never do anything.
Dude, I would go as far to say that you
Are a
don't
hater.
I'm a hater ass bitch.
you would rather not chuckle. What's the you know the song I'm trying?
More like I rather can't chuckle.
You rather
it's
you
just
rather
not
can't chuckle,
good.
Dude. Yeah. Play the Knuckles song right here. The Knuckles theme song.
You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles.
Before we jump into any of the episodes, what is your general thought? What is your general rating? That might change by the end of it. But what's your general rating of the show?
1 out of 5.
Okay,
It's bad.
Yeah.
Jordan?
No, I'm also saying 1. I'm gonna say 1.5 out of 5, just to one up Jacob.
Yo.
Yeah. I can give it 1.5 out of 5.
Not that it deserves the 0.5, but I just want to be different.
No, it's
Yeah.
1. Fuck it. It's 1.
Yeah. Dude, okay.
Yeah.
For a specific reason that we're gonna get to.
Don't let us hate on it. You can like it. It's fine. If you...
No, I
Your
have a lot
answer will make me judge your character.
no, my character arc. I'm gonna give it a 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a 2. There's a specific scene that everyone was hating on,
Yeah.
but I loved.
Okay.
And
I
it's
think...
like the only scene that I was like, I love this.
Okay, there was at least like 2 jokes I would laugh at.
Yeah.
Like, well...
There are 2 moments in this whole show that,
Yeah.
that I like. If they were instead put in a movie, I'd be
Yeah.
like, I like that.
Was it when the sister broke her finger? I'm just kidding.
Wait, what did she do?
Did she like break her finger? Like freaking Wade Whipple's sister had her finger like cracked like that because she had to break.
Oh,
the
yeah, no,
handcuffs.
yeah, she was like double jointed or something.
She
Oh my
had to
gosh, I forgot about
dislocate-
that.
Yeah,
like,
dude, you remember that
dislocate her
iconic
from
sister? I thought you were gonna say put it in the movie. It was so good, dude.
Put it in the movie, dude. I really hope that while Shadow and Sonic are in space in the third, I hope that we have a scene cutting back to Wade Whipple's sister breaking her finger. I just really need
Dude.
some of that human in there.
His mom was gonna be the FBI agent. Like she was recruited.
Oh, dude.
Dude,
Yeah, 100%.
So I might do that little thing.
Also,
like, ooh.
by the way, what do you guys think about Knuckles being honorarily Jewish?
Yeah. It was very surreal to see him at a bar and then order like the freaking bread that Jewish people eat. You know?
Yeah.
Like he's like, do you have any freaking? I don't know what it's called. I'm not Jewish.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
go ahead, try.
But yeah, should we go episode by episode or just talk about the whole?
Let's just go episode by
Yeah.
episode. So the very first episode starts off. We got a couple of references. Knuckles is running through an obstacle course. We got a couple familiar things in there. Very cool. Some cute references. We get our only episode with Sonic, Tails, and the mom character. I didn't mind this scene. I thought it was kind of fun seeing them interact. It's kind of like the baseball scene at the end of the second one.
Yeah.
I think that they clash well together. I like that, but that's like the first 5 minutes.
Yeah,
so.
honestly, I thought the first episode was probably the best one. It had the
Yeah.
most promise, you know. It had like Sonic Tails in it.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. I really like what's his name? The old guy from Back to the Future.
Doc
Brown?
Well, I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to think of the actor's name.
I don't know.
Well, basically, he plays Hachikawa, I think is his name.
Oh.
Who is the senior echidna of the echidna tribe.
Oh, okay.
Who, fun fact, his only appearance in the Sonic games is in Sonic Adventure, where he's basically like a terrorist. And he like tries to kill Perfect Chaos, but he ends up like getting killed. But this one, he's a manager at a bowling alley.
Yeah, wow. Yo, dang, that's some crazy lore. So wait, so he's evil, kinda?
You
said he's a terrorist.
I guess maybe terrorist isn't the right. I'd say like
Is it like he's like wrecking havoc in downtown, like climbing a freaking skyscraper, breaking windows and stuff? Like,
no, it's more like he.
More like
okay.
he put a bomb on a bus with people.
so there's this plane. No, there's this like ancient temple and these like the Chow are like guardians of it. And he's like, I'm gonna fucking kill the Chow. So he sends like all of his warriors in, and they're all dying, and then he gets killed in the end.
dang.
And that's it. And they were like, that guy should be a bowling manager.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Man, if only Big the Cat was a bowling manager. I want to see Big the Cat.
Dude, I'm kind of surprised that they didn't have like any other characters in this one. I was expecting like, I don't know, Rouge to pop up or something.
How are the Easter eggs? Dude, your turtle's freaking going.
Dude, hell yeah.
He's
Yo,
like, oh, nice.
turtle camera?
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, there were, okay, so the Easter eggs are in the first episode,
Yeah.
the musical, and then the last episode.
Okay, yeah,
That's
yeah.
I forgot about the musical. I scrubbed that from my brain.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
low point. But
So yeah, basically what happens is Knuckles is told he's got to take a chill pill. He's messing shit up too much. So then he's told by his dead ancestor that he's got to go on a grand adventure, and that for some reason has to involve Wade Whipple, because Wade Whipple is going to a bowling tournament, and that somehow has to do with Knuckles' mission. So
see, and then like
and they go off.
It's the first time we see Wade Whipple in the show, like him on the front of the newspaper with most hot pockets eaten, and then it's like him like with hot pockets. Or did he show up
at the
before?
bowling alley?
I also thought it was the bowling.
Okay, yeah.
Because he's going against like the little girl or whatever.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, it's been a while. Dang.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, so we have the shot of him messing up at bowling. We don't know his motivation for bowling yet. We'll get to that.
Yep.
But yeah, and then they set off, and that's kind of the first episode. Them just kind of getting out there. So what did you guys think of the first episode?
Yeah. Jory, what about you, man?
I really wish it wasn't Wade.
Yeah.
Like I wish it was. I don't know her name, both in character or the actress, but like the
mom.
The mom lady who was hanging with Sonic and Tails. Like I wish it was her, because she's infinitely more interesting than Wade will ever be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't mind the human characters. I don't think it's a bad thing to like have them there at all. But it's like, why this guy?
Yeah, like
he was specifically put in the first movie just to be like an extra cast character, just as like a quick little joke.
Like the comic relief that you just kind of face palm every time they're on screen, because it's like, okay, this guy, but at least he'll leave. You're stuck with him like the entirety.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Series.
And I feel like what Paramount is afraid of, because like obviously I think Knuckles alone could carry the show.
Yep.
Like just as a character, there's plenty to talk about and say with like lore and crap. But I feel like they're afraid of that because they don't want to steer away from a general audience, because you're not going to have a lot of parents sitting down, and watching it if it's like just this talking red thing.
Yeah.
I feel like that's their fear.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, we got to have a scene where this random chick is getting married from the second movie.
Yeah. See that part? Yeah, that was very like separated. Yeah. Kinda,
exactly.
Yeah.
It's for the parents to go, oh, now I'm enjoying it, but everyone else is like, what the hell am I watching?
Yeah. I can see that. Do you think also like the people behind the Knuckles show were like, man, that actor for Wade Whipple, he's talented. We need to put him in more stuff. Do you think they said that?
I hope not.
I don't know. I feel like it's just the same thing where it's like, okay, a Knuckles show sounds great. We have to have a main character human in it.
Yep.
Well, we can't have the main couple because they're going to be in the third movie doing whatever.
Yep.
Well, we can't have the main Sonic characters, the other two, because they're going to be in the third one or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, let's give the one with the least amount of screen time so far, and the
expand his story.
expand his story.
Yep.
But so on to the second episode.
Yes. Episode 2. Don't ever say I wasn't there for you. Mason and Willoughby take the captured Knuckles to a cabin bar to await rendezvous with a buyer. Armed with a pair of Mason's weaponized gauntlets, Wade comes up with a plan to sneak in and rescue Knuckles. Though his plan fails, with his squad car being destroyed in the process, Wade outsmarts the agents and saves Knuckles. They find a truck to use to escape, with Wade teaching Knuckles that not every victory needs to be righteous. At daybreak, they learn from the radio that Wade has been branded a fugitive, so Knuckles suggests finding a hiding place, and Wade reluctantly decides on his childhood home.
That's right, dude. I completely forgot that Knuckles got captured.
Dude,
I think when they address him as a fugitive, that's where it shows the man eats world record hot
That's
pockets.
right.
And it's
Dude,
the stupid
right.
and
picture.
and then he stole a truck, and then when he heard it on the radio, then he started freaking out.
Yeah, they stole
Yeah.
stole a pickup truck. Nothing becomes of it. They just
No, yeah.
completely get off scot
Wait, yeah.
free with stealing the pickup
Dude,
truck.
yeah.
he's
Wait,
an
didn't
awful
they just leave it in a
fool.
random spot?
Like I don't even.
I think it was left at the parents' house. Like they just kind of ditched it after
that they like found it in a parking lot and then they just take it and
Yeah, because the old
Take it to
bowling guy
Plan
comes
B.
back and then they take the motorcycle the rest of the way because they take that guy's motorcycle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
doesn't he let Knuckles drive the motorcycle?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Wade rides bitch on the motorcycle. Let's like Knuckles doesn't even know how to drive a car, but let's put him in the front of a motorcycle.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
And all right, this is very specific for me. At second episode, in this scene, I don't know, Joy, if you remember me complaining about this, but there's a moment where the scene's ending. Knuckles is in the cage with that one agent chick, and then she says like a one-liner that's made for laughs, and then it cuts. I'm like, why is Knuckles not saying the funny one-liners? Why is it the freaking humans? This is a
dude.
Knuckles show. We should be laughing at what Knuckles is saying.
Because it's
Yeah,
the
you know.
Wade show, dude. Knuckles is a side character.
Wade Whipple. By the way, I did laugh every time they said Wade Whipple. I just saw that name was funny.
Wade Whipple.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Maybe yeah. That's one of the two jokes I laughed at.
You actually
got
like
you.
literally chuckled, dude. You were like holding your belly like
Did I, Joy? I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure I saw a tear streamed.
yeah.
I
Dude,
said,
you would like
dude,
leave the room. It was kind
Dude,
of
they have gotten you. I said with that
Yeah.
name, they got you.
Yeah.
They got me. They got me.
Yo,
That's what I kept hearing. Not that funny.
like, bro, please stop.
But for like a week straight, just I'm Wade Whipple.
Oh,
Wade
Wade
Whipple. No.
You like started making Wade Whipple dioramas in your room.
Oh God.
dude.
Yeah.
Lighting
But-
up little candles.
So how do you guys think Wade's plan was executed? How did you like the dream sequence when you planned it up, and then how
So-
it actually ended going?
I think
I don't
remember.
I remember there's like oil and he slides down a hallway and
I remember the one he thought up in his head.
yeah.
yes.
But then the events actually happened. It's
Yeah.
like blurry.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
like, I don't remember. I
Yeah.
just remember the fireworks went off in his car, and then he like zipped into the house somehow, and then he kind of just blasted out with Knuckles. So, but I
Yeah.
think this episode is the perfect explainy as to what the ongoing issue with the show is as of this point. Because the first one I would say has a decent amount of Knuckles in it, has a decent amount of him talking and all that. But starting with the second one, we have Knuckles in a sedentary location. We have him locked in a box, and we have like 5 to 10 minutes of Wade Whipple shenanigans. And we'll find that that's pretty much every episode after this. You'll ask yourself, where's Knuckles?
Yep.
I wonder what Knuckles is doing right
And then
now.
they cut to him usually. He's talking about Jews, and yeah, that's basically.
He actually gets very offensive with it.
Yeah. So okay, I think we missed episode 1. There's a Cool Ranch Doritos ad, or you know, anything else in episode 1? They remember?
Are we talking just ads?
Yeah, I'm just thinking of like the promos. I think in episode 2 there's that Chips Lay's bag.
I'm trying to remember. I'd have to see like a list of all of them.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
definitely in just about every scene. There's like something, whether it's like
Yep.
you know the easy ones like the cars or whatever. You know, it shows the logo on the car,
Yep.
or you know like chips or whatever.
Yeah.
I think we'll get to more of the big ones.
Yeah.
a little
I just
later
want
on.
to, just put in the
Just
viewers'
track 'em down as
ears
we're
with the
going.
branding. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, for episode 2, Knuckles was on screen for 12 minutes and 8 seconds.
Out of a 23-minute episode, so less than half.
Yeah.
How long was he in it for the first episode?
I didn't record it, but then
Okay, that was
that's
it's a lot though.
yeah. Basically,
It's a
me and
lot.
Joy were like, oh, we should record that, and then on episode 2 where we did that.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
No, nice.
Yeah.
Like he was in the first episode enough that you didn't really even think about it, but then we kind of started thinking from the second episode on, okay, he's showing up less and less. This is becoming the Wade show. We assumed it was like budget issues. Like,
Yeah, right.
like,
Like,
animating Knuckles
it
that
could
much
be.
probably costs a lot of money. So
Yeah.
I'll just put him in the background. You know, he's not really there, but
Yeah,
he is.
yeah.
It saves some money.
Because you know what I kind of noticed is that when Sonic 2 came out on digital, they released like a little mini episode or whatever, and the animation was still good, but it was a little bit lower quality.
Okay.
Just for those those classic like an extra episode comes with your movie. DreamWorks movies would do that, but for the show they did go all out for the CGI. Like Knuckles looks as good as he did in the movies, and so that might be why Knuckles isn't in a lot of it.
Yeah.
Just because they were like, it's so fucking expensive.
I will put a pin right there and say that like that is one of the strongest like pats on the back I'll give the show is it looks good.
It does. Yeah.
Like there's never a moment where I'm like, oh, that looked pretty bad. Like Knuckles looked solid throughout the whole thing. So I'll give him credit where it's due.
It'll like if you ever interact with a real object, it didn't seem like, oh, that's like a green screen dude.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't Alvin and the Chipmunks at all. So
Yeah, and like visually, like Knuckles like makes like a fortress in the house or something with dirt and spikes or something, and I'm like, okay, that looks good. Like it looks real, kind of. Like I believe it.
No, all that stuff looks pretty good.
Yeah.
So on to the third episode.
Third episode.
Yes, guys, we get to a little
Wade
bit
and-
more Wade in this one. Let's just say,
And the title
yes,
says
the
all.
title.
The Shabbat dinner. Wade and Knuckles lay low at Wade's childhood home in Boise, Idaho, where they are greeted by Wade's mother, Wendy,
Wade's mother.
and his older sister Wanda, an FBI worst character in the show, by the way, an FBI agent. Wendy is overjoyed to see her kids home, having prepared for the family's traditional Shabbat dinner. But Wade is despondent due to his constant mistreatment from Wanda throughout his childhood. That night, tensions quickly boil between the Whipples, and Knuckles learns about the family customs from Wendy. Wade secludes himself in his room, where Knuckles learns that Wade's reason for wanting to go to the tournament is because his father, bowling champion Pistol Pete Whipple, will be competing. A group of bounty hunters learn of Wade's wanted status and strike at the house, but Knuckles and Whipples manage to dispatch them, allowing the family to reconcile as they watch the Shabbat candles dim. I totally forgot. Yeah, they did attack the house.
I forgot about the random people, the headhunters, if you will.
Yeah, and then like the next episode, it's like a joke their kitchen's like destroyed, I guess.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, this is the second joke I laughed at, other than the name Wade Whipple. Was the Shabbat dinner thing. Like he's like Shabbat dinner. Then it cuts to like, like basically like scary footage, like handheld shaky, people crying.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, the Shabbat dinner,
Yeah, and you know what? Actually, one big plus for this episode that I quite liked. I really liked the shot where it's like protect the candle, and it's like going around and around and around the kitchen. I really like the cinematography with that one.
Oh, I remember that one. Yeah,
jumping around the kitchen.
Like the main focus is the candle in the middle, and then all this like fighting is going on around
it's
it.
all behind it. I
freaking
thought that was
Peacemaker
really cool.
helmet.
It's exactly what it is. Exactly what it is.
By the way, is this a bottle episode? Do they leave the house? I mean,
yes.
Yeah, a bottle episode.
Yeah. I believe so.
Yeah. But yeah, so
So basically, for this one, Knuckles talks about how he was once in a tribe, and that tribe went extinct. And then Wade Whipple's mother makes a reference to the Holocaust, and basically says Knuckles is an honorary Jewish man. So what did you guys think about this? Was that like, did a tear go down your eye? Were you happy?
I mean,
proud?
It's whatever. It's kind of weird because Knuckles was like more interested in the mom than Wade. I feel like later on he was like rizzing her up on the couch, like the one-on-one combo.
You don't look 68.
Yeah. But yeah, for the most part, it's establishing the family. The sister is so freaking dumb for an FBI agent.
Yeah. Like we have the comedic relief character, and then we have the comedic relief characters, comedic relief sidekick character.
Yeah.
And then we have just those two talking, and the whole time again, I'm just like, where's Knuckles?
Where's Knuckles?
But I will admit, I believe that there is
Actually,
more Knuckles in this one. Right?
There is, because there's 18 minutes worth of him.
There we go.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, I think this episode was very half and half for me. It's just like I like the one shot. Okay, it's very 1/4 for me.
The Jewish aspect, it didn't really feel like it needed to be there. Like it felt like they were using the Jewish part as like comedic relief, and it, not that I had like a big issue with that, but it was just kind of like, why?
Yeah.
Like for the plot wise, why does this need to be here? It felt like the whole episode was just kind of centered around Knuckles turning to Judaism.
Which
okay, but it just why? Why?
Yeah, it really seemed like forced almost, but I don't know. Kind of weird.
Yeah, well,
a little shoehorning going on.
Shoehorn,
Yeah, it's just kind of odd because like originally Knuckles, even by the color of his shoes as a reference, he was based off of like Jamaican sort of descendants. And then later on it became more of like, oh, he's, if Knuckles was real, he's like a black guy. And now it's like, oh, well, he's actually kind of Jewish. Just kind of like throwing a little bit of whatever in there. I don't know. It just seems like a really weird choice, but I'm not like against it. I get the idea, but again, I think it's one of those things where it's like the parent's gonna be sitting down with the kid, and the parents looking at Knuckles, they're like, I don't get it. But then they hear the Judaism thing, and they're like, now I get it. That's my theory with it.
I was really against this little red rat guy up until he became a Jew. I'm on board.
Yeah. What's the name of the episode again? Let's rewatch that.
And now, let's go to episode 4, The Flames of Disaster. The next morning, following the Shabbat dinner, bounty hunter Jack Sinclair, Wade's former bowling partner. I was like, me and Joyce are a character.
I was going to say, was there one character I actually liked? But I did like him.
Kidnaps Wade to turn him in for the reward money. Knuckles chooses not to rescue Wade, deciding to use the experience to teach Wade independence. Unable to escape, Wade is advised by Knuckles to visit the great battleground in the sky for guidance. Wade successfully visits the afterlife, which takes the form of a bowling alley, where Pachacamac teaches him through a low-budget rock opera. Wikipedia's roasting him. Low-budget rock opera of Knuckles' origins. Wade comes to learn that warrior's greatest strength is their heart, allowing him to escape and challenge Jack to a joust, which he wins. With newfound confidence in himself, Wade and Knuckles continue on to Reno, now joined by Wendy and Wando.
Yes. So, Jacob, before we continue anything with this episode, how many minutes was Knuckles in this episode?
1 minute and 45 seconds. This is one where this is the least he's been in an episode, or how do I word this?
The least amount of character screen time.
In the whole series, this episode is the one. So
yep, he quite literally. So Wade Whipple gets captured, and then Knuckles walks out of the house and goes, no. And then I think at the end of the episode, he gives him a little thumbs up, and then they ride on the motorcycle. That's all the minute 45.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's about it. Now I will say this is probably my third least favorite episode.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say something a little controversial.
Okay.
I kind of liked the rock opera.
See, I agree with you. I actually liked it as well. I thought it was funny when like a guy randomly turned into Knuckles, but then I lost all credit I gave it when the climax of the flashback story happens, the demon comes out of the wall. It's like Facebook Marketplace, yeah, and I'm like, I'm out. I'm freaking.
That's when it was.
It's so
oh my
freaking
gosh,
stupid.
I forgot when the Facebook Marketplace was.
And then they go back to the demon, and he actually says his thing. But I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
they did that for a joke. Like this
Like,
made the whole thing.
Dude,
I
yeah,
don't know, yeah.
No, I would 100% agree. 100%
Yeah.
agree. Because like I don't know. I just remember being like thoroughly entertained by like I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I like all this stage and
Yo, what the frick is up with the owls though?
so the owl that's like
Yeah.
so it's kind of a movie exclusive thing.
Okay.
So Long Claw from the first one. It was
no,
like-
but
Okay, do you remember Baby Sonic? And then there's like he goes to like an owl. He's like, "Come here, Sonic." Then she like pushes him
Oh.
through the portal to the Earth.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
Huh.
and then as the portal closes, all the echidnas start running toward Long Claw the owl.
Oh wow,
so
yeah.
it's that. So it's like, oh, there was a big war between them.
Mm.
But I mean, fake
That's a movie
fan
thing,
if I
okay,
don't
yeah.
remember, but I don't think the owls are like a thing.
Okay.
Because in the games, it's the Chow. But I guess you can't have a bunch of babies getting
Dude,
stabbed.
I swear I saw
Watch
online when this
this.
episode came out. They're like, yo, they put a Sonic 06 thing in here. That's crazy. So I thought that the owls was from Sonic 06, but
Oh, no, dude.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's the next incredibly strange reference. So, dude, the Flames of Disaster
oh yeah,
is
yeah.
what it's called. That's literally it's the enemy in Sonic 06. It's like a big fire demon. So it was the weirdest thing to reference.
Yo, wait, yeah. Is it when Game Grumps quit with JonTron and
Yeah,
they
yeah,
quit
yeah.
that boss? I remember that boss, yeah.
Yeah,
What
like
the
the
frick?
weirdest thing because the flames of Iblis, flames of disaster. That's what it's referencing. Has nothing to do with Knuckles. I mean, I don't mind that it's there, but it's just it's
Yeah.
so weird. It's like
yeah.
I don't know. It'd be like if there's a Crash Bandicoot movie
Yep.
and there was like those are the Mario coins thing. What? Like I get the reference, but
Yeah.
why? But yeah, so
Dude,
that's-
yeah,
that- it
freaking
is a
Mario,
Sonic
he's
06
like
thing.
Iggy Power. It's like, what the fuck? That's literally kind of
I remember what you taught me, Wendy.
Wendy, Roy. Thank you.
They were always my senseis, the best masters I could have.
Yeah.
What?
That is really weird though. That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So I guess they took that and they named Knuckles' new power up, the Flames of Disaster. So maybe they just took it because they were like, oh, cool name.
Now, in the new Sonic game that comes out, and say Knuckles is a playable character and he has Fire Fists, and it's called Flames of the Disaster, would you be pissed off or not?
I mean, kind of, because it's like in the movie world, like fine, it's a random reference, I get it. But
Yep.
if it's in the game world, then at that point it's like, okay, that's a little
It's a movie
closer. yeah,
Hear me out.
Here,
I just thought of something now. Hear me out.
Yeah.
All right, this is I'm a little hazy on the Sonic 06
Sure, one second.
lore. It's been a long time,
Yeah.
but
Wade Whipple playable character.
no, hear me out.
Okay.
The next Sonic movie, it's gonna start with Wade and Knuckles playing Fortnite on the couch because they've got like a Thor and Korg relationship. now. So
they
they're gonna be playing Fortnite and whoa,
Yep.
Knuckles, nice kill, dude. And he's like, yes, I'm hitting the gritty now. You know, it's gonna be like that.
This
And
is
then
what they call hitting the.
they're gonna
grid.
introduce Silver, and Silver's gonna be like,
He's
yo,
gonna be a
I've
skin
heard
in the
about
game."
this flame of whatever the balls.
Give me that shit.
Yeah, give me that shit. And then Silver's gonna be like the either the enemy or he's gonna be like the new like good guy on the team because they're calling Knuckles' ability the flames of
Dude.
Iblis or destruction, whatever they were.
I'm willing to make a bet right here, right now. Okay,
Yeah.
if Silver is announced, or is even just the end credit
Friend
for
Silver
the
before
third one.
Amy. And Rouge. Yeah.
Dude, okay. All right, so you think Silver's gonna be in the next
Dude,
one?
I do. I think Silver's gonna be in the
Okay,
next
I will
Okay.
bet you
Because why else would they even put the random Sonic 06 name
That's a
reference?
good point. That's a good point. I'm willing to bet that it's just a random reference. So I'm willing to put $10.
10 Mario coins.
I'm willing to put 10 Monopoly coins that he won't be in.
Dude, yeah, it's a shadow movie, dude. Don't take that
I'll put
back.
10 Monopoly coins on that. Will.
All right, me too.
We're calling it. No, not you. No,
I will bet.
Actually, you know what?
I pray to. Okay, Shadow's in it. Rouge will show up.
Dude.
Yeah.
I'm praying to God.
Actually, wait.
Rouge is a safe bet. There's a fan favorite.
okay.
However,
Yeah.
they're gonna have to nerf her if you know what I mean.
Dude, yeah, and I was just gonna bring that up. You know how like gamers get triggered if there's like, you know, less sexual stuff in games? If Rouge is not sexual, I will be
Move the mic.
If she's not lactating, that's a fucking breast.
Yeah. Yeah. Lactating. Alright, it would be cool.
It took me too long to catch on to that too.
Dude, honestly though, all I want for Rouge is when she shows up, the Sonic X theme song.
Gotta go fast.
Not theme song. Sorry,
go
guys. I'm sleep deprived. Sorry. I meant the Rouge theme songs for in Sonic X.
Oh,
like
I see what you're saying.
saxophone, like, you know. I forget what it sounds like, but you know what I mean.
Dude,
so.
I dig that. I dig
Yeah,
that.
yep.
Let's have a final debate right now, guys. We will rewatch this when we watch the third Sonic movie. What is our definitive? Not during
We're
the movie.
rewatching this.
Well, I'm gonna look back and see what we guessed.
Yeah.
Not.
Oh, I
during
see
the
what you're
movie.
saying. Yeah.
What is your guys' guess for what the end credit reveal character is going to be?
Oh yeah.
Big
That's
the
a,
cat.
Big the Cat.
No,
Okay,
no,
okay.
not actually
Freaking a
Big the
frog.
Cat.
Okay.
Not actually Big
It's
the
gonna be
Cat.
frog.
frog. I gave me nightmares as a kid.
Hey, quick random question, not
Yeah.
to get too off topic, because I want to go back. Who we think is going to show up? Who the hell is Hawk?
Oh, Jet the Hawk.
Yeah, the green guy. Was he
He was-
only in the
Oh,
race?
yeah.
Yeah,
the-
he was
the-
a spin-off only.
Okay,
character.
I've seen him once, and I remember thinking he looked cool as a kid, but he never showed back up again.
Dude, I would trip balls if it was Jet the Hawk.
Dude, what a bold move though. That would be bold.
I think I would grow like extra ball hair just from like, whoa.
Hey guys.
Everyone's booing, but you're like, he's cool, guys. He's cool.
No, guys, give him a chance.
I'd be like the only one in the theater, like, whoa!
Jet. Everyone's just getting up and leaving Jet. Oh.
They're like, our chairs take off in a jet. I don't know.
As the only 3 Jet fans, you were invited to the movie premiere.
But
Out now? Yeah.
to legitimately answer your question,
Yeah.
we know Shadow, so I can't guess
Wait. Can I add something? Say who you want and who you think it will be.
Okay.
Okay.
Remember, end credit character.
For the new movie coming
Yes.
out.
Yep.
Sonic
So
4.
once the movie is done,
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
credits roll, new character comes out, everyone is like, wow.
So I can't guess Silver because I already guessed he's going to show up.
Right.
So-
I mean, you can have him as your official guess if you want.
You know what? I will. I'll keep him as my official guess, just because
Okay.
it's like who else? I don't know.
Dude, what if it's the girl
Yeah,
Sonic
yeah.
kissed, though? Sonic
No.
Dude, oh yeah, whatever the human girl is.
Dude, Elise.
There's like
Yeah.
a 2-minute section. You know, Last of Us episode 3 when the gay guys are like kissing and rubbing each other. It's just Sonic and that shit doing the
It's
same
like
thing. 2
frame
minutes of
for
like, oh,
frame.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Silver. That's my guess.
Okay.
Okay, so I want Team Vector or whatever their name
Team
is,
Cax, dude,
that'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
and I think, dude, I want it also to be that little black dude from Sonic X, the little like,
The little like bomb dude.
yeah, I love that guy.
Yeah.
But I think it will actually be, yeah, probably freaking Amy. They're just gonna slowly just drip feed these characters, and then
See, I feel like
wait,
Amy's gonna
I
show up like in the first 5 minutes.
I see.
I actually had like an epiphany as soon as you said your character.
Yeah.
I want it to be Silver because I'm gonna out
Yeah.
myself. I actually don't mind Silver. I think he looks kind of cool.
Dude, I dig him.
But have they done anything with Metal Sonic?
They have
dude,
not.
okay,
That's
dude,
my
you
guess.
spoiled my
You're right.
guess, dude.
That's my
Yo.
actual guess is Metal
Yeah.
Sonic, not to steal your thunder.
Dude,
but-
yeah.
Dang.
I definitively think that it's gonna be like
Yeah,
broken
you're right.
up lab, zoom in, and
Yeah.
die.
Yep.
That would be very hype.
That-
Yeah.
Yep,
I can
yep,
see
yep.
that very vividly.
Yeah,
But-
who I
but-
dread it being is Big the Cat.
Hey, Sonic. Yo,
Yeah.
Team Chaos would be cool though, right?
No, that would be
Yeah.
very cool.
Hell yeah.
That would be kind of close to Jet the Hawk.
Okay, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I guess Joy, you don't know Team Chaos off the top of your head, right?
No.
I feel like you'd like Vector. I don't know.
He's the
Nah.
crocodile. right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then who's the chameleon? The purple chameleon.
Vesper.
Espio.
Oh,
Espio,
not Vesper.
yeah.
Espio.
He's got the
Yep.
little throwing.
I'm
I remember
fake
from
fan.
Sonic Heroes.
All right,
Yeah,
then,
yeah,
all right,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then what's the B one?
Charmy.
Charmy. Yeah.
Charmy. Yep.
Charmy the
Fuck,
Bean.
dude, fuck Charmy. Dude.
Dude, okay.
Fuck that bitch.
What if it just goes to like 100? It's the Metarex at the end credits. Dude, that'd be
It's the
kind of
Metarex.
crazy.
It's
And then the-
Cosmo, the plant girl.
Yeah. Yo, no, I was kidding.
Yo.
Blaze a cat. Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Freaking the G.I. Joe guy. Hey, welcome to the G.I. Joes. It's a Transformer crossover. I'm getting crazy with this, guys. Let's go back on track.
Let's jump back. So what episode were we on?
We're on
again?
episode 4, but let's go to episode 5, and I will recap Knuckles' powers that we've seen in the
Yo.
show. Or maybe I should do it last. I'll say it now. I wrote down all the times he uses powers.
Mhm.
He can punch lightning, can start cars with his fists. I forgot he did that.
Oh
He
yeah.
literally started a car with his
Yeah,
fists.
that was how they got the truck.
yeah. Can glide for at least a couple hundred feet. Me and Joy were like analyzing that. Can roll up in a ball and can hang on a ceiling. And
Oh.
Flames of Disaster. That's his power set, guys. Very
And the
cool.
Flames of Disaster. There we go.
So episode 4, Reno Baby. Knuckles and the Whipples arrive in Reno, where Wade confronts and reconciles with Pete. With his relationship with his father seemingly resolved, Wade moves up the ranks in the bowling tournament, putting him against Pete in the finals. Meanwhile, Mason and Willoughby are forcefully taken to the buyer, who gives them one last chance to recapture Knuckles. Witnessing him and Pete bond, Wendy warns Wade that Pete will eventually leave him again. Visiting Pete's rooftop penthouse, Wade finds Mason and I remember this now.
Yeah.
Wade finds Mason and Willoughby holding Wendy and Wanda. Why is there so many W's? And Wanda hostage.
Wendy, Wanda, Wade, Whipple.
Willoughby, yeah. Revealing Pete sold them out to keep Wade out of the tournament. With his family's lives at stake, Wade is forced to lure Knuckles into the penthouse where Mason and Willoughby prepare to ambush him. I remember that Knuckles was like, "Thanks, my friend." And then he goes up the elevator. It's all dramatic.
Yeah.
Thanks, my friend who would never betray me once in a million years.
Ever.
Whom I trust with my life.
I love you, Wade Whipple. Jacob, how many minutes was Knuckles in this episode?
Oh, yeah. That would be 5 minutes and 44 seconds.
So we're a little bit more than the musical episode, but I think this was the number one time watching the show that I
Yeah.
was like, "Where's Knuckles?" Like,
Yeah.
there's a whole bowling tournament.
Yeah.
There's a whole reuniting with his father.
Yep.
There's a whole scene talking to his mother.
Yep.
Knuckles is nowhere to be seen.
Dude, it's crazy. And like, it's a crazy tournament, and the whole theme at the end is like family. So why is Knuckles not supporting Wade?
Yeah, like
what the
literally, but Pachikawa, whatever his freaking name is, he literally tells Knuckles at the beginning, he's like, your goal is to help Wade for whatever reason.
Yeah.
So it's like, why? And then we find when we finally get to Knuckles, he's like chilling in a hotel room.
Your goal is to help Wade get a girlfriend, Knuckles.
Yeah. Get him Wade. It's annoying.
Get him some bitches, Knuckles, please. Like, it's just so insane to me because like
Yeah.
the whole time you're like, where is he? And he's just like reading a book in a hotel room, just like watching a soap opera. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, and I think this is another branding thing where the announcers are like, I wish my dad left me at a Macy's. It's just like,
Dude,
all right,
no,
thanks.
it's
Oh.
TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx,
Yo,
that's
it didn't work
right.
on me, freaking Sonic Show. I remember Macy's, freaking Sonic Show.
Like the bowling announcers had like at least a combined total of like 2.5 minute like TJ Maxx advertisement.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Those guys had to be like from. I kept trying to like remember if I've seen them before. They have to be like sportscasters.
Oh, yeah. I want
Because
to
they focused on them for longer than what those characters should have gotten.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was definitely like we gotta give they came in all the way
Yeah.
from LA. We gotta give them like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
What was it? I don't remember. Is it the Muppets or is it Sesame Street? The puppets, they're like the two old guys in the opera balcony that just
The
like
Muppets.
they just talk shit.
Dude, I was
Yeah.
thinking the same exact thing.
They had that kind of energy.
Yo,
going.
yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that's a great
Oh, yeah.
comparison.
You know what I mean? Like Wade will go through. He's like, man, he probably would have had a better shot if his father hadn't abandoned him. You know, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
It's like, am I
yeah.
supposed to find this funny right
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, it's just like random conversations. Like, and then there's one point we're kind of skipping to the final episode, but where all of a sudden the place is breaking down and they're just making random comments like,
Mhm.
"Whoa, we better get out of here." It's like, bro, I don't care. I don't care.
I better get
what
down to
you're
TJ
doing.
Maxx.
Yeah,
I better get out of here and go those deals at TJ Maxx.
Yeah. And guys, what do we think about Wade's dad, Pistol Pete or whatever?
Dude, funny,
Funny.
the funny man.
Yeah.
Very. I mean, I don't know if it was supposed to be like a big twist that he was like actually a douchebag, but
yeah, yeah.
I hope that it wasn't supposed to be a twist because it was the most like obvious thing ever.
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
It was
Like,
very obvious.
I honestly thought the twist in the Garfield movie was more surprising than this.
Real quick, was Norma in it?
Oh, Nerm.
Yeah, whoever the frick. That one gray cat in Garfield.
I thought it was going to be an end credit thing. Garfield has a birthday party in the end, and
Nermal.
Nermal.
Yeah.
Nermal pops up and goes, and then that's it.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, that's about it. Anyway, back
Yeah,
to Knuckles.
sorry, guys.
One talking animal at a time.
Yeah.
I mean that's pretty much it for episode 4, and then Knuckles goes and saves the family because he's like, Wade would never. What was it? Knuckles knew. No, they were communicating the whole time, so Knuckles knew the plan all along. That's what it was.
Yup.
And then Knuckles beats them up
Yeah,
off
once
camera.
the elevator like
Oh, yeah.
reaches up there. What? Knuckles, he's not in the elevator. He pulls a Batman on him and he's like on
Yep.
top of the
Oh yeah,
elevator.
that's the ceiling thing.
Yeah,
Yep. Drops down
Thanks
on
on
him.
ceiling up.
And then instead of showing Knuckles beating them up, we instead get Wade Whipple talking to his FBI sister about how she wants to get out of the cuffs on her own. No me, no I want to, no I want to, wait, I want to.
Yeah, this freaking.
And then you just kind of see
Yeah.
one of the agents like fly back, and then that's kind of it. No, we do get like one punch. We get like one punch, and that's about it. So
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and like these two specific bounty hunters that have been showing up every time. One has like a fist gauntlet, and then the other one has something. But
Like
yeah.
what was it, like a whip or something? I think it was a
Yeah.
I
whip.
can't remember.
A gun? I don't know, whatever. But yeah, I thought it was cool to have gauntlets fighting Knuckles, but I don't really
Yeah.
remember a moment where they're like punching each other and going, "Arr." Like there's like a little anime like, ooh, like that.
Right.
I would have liked that, but
I mean, you know what? That is another positive for the movie. I do like the choreography, all 3 minutes of it.
yeah. Yeah, like you're saying, the candle fight, that was cool.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I guess if you want to just go into episode 6, it kind of
Yeah,
just
do
goes
it.
right into that.
Episode 5, wait, I said the length, right? Yeah, 5:44. Anyway, what happens in Reno stays in Reno. Having been secretly tipped off by Wade, Knuckles avoids the trap and fights the agents while Wade frees his family. Knuckles defeats the agents by redirecting a pair of ring portals that suck them up. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I completely forgot about that. Yeah.
Wait, where does it suck them up to again? Like the Mushroom World?
I think they fall off of the Empire State Building.
Yeah. Yo. Wade proceeds to the tournament to challenge his father in the finals while the buyer confronts Knuckles outside using a giant mech suit, which is so random. Wade rolls a perfect game to defeat Pete, but they are interrupted by Knuckles and the buyer's fight. What a lame name, buyer.
Yeah.
All right, the buyer catches Knuckles and drains him of his power, but Wade stands up to him, holding off the buyer with the help of his mother and sister. I don't remember that. Knuckles eventually regains consciousness, reabsorbs his power, and he and Wade defeat the buyer. Pete attempts to flee with the trophy, but he is subdued by Wendy and Wanda as Wade and Knuckles celebrate before heading home.
So let me rephrase that a little bit.
Yep.
So basically, about 80% of that is the final tournament where he has to roll a perfect game.
Yep.
And then Knuckles kind of fights.
He's just gonna hang outside, honestly.
He's just kind of hanging out on the side. Sometimes you hear a big. Sometimes you hear a big. What's that? Ooh, that must be Knuckles. Sure wish we could see him.
Yeah. And by the way, Knuckles was in this episode for 10 minutes exactly.
Yes. And I will say it was the best part of the episode. I did really like the fight in the end.
Yeah. I mean,
was it deserved? No.
No. Yeah.
Is the what even was his name? His name's not Buyer. I don't know why it says that. It's like Executioner or something. No, I forget what it is. Mechanic.
Yeah.
It's something specific. He says it like at one point.
I see. Okay.
And guys, this guy has been in every single episode, but he was so unimportant and only pops up for a minimum of or a maximum of one half minute per episode that he doesn't matter whatsoever. And then he kind of just shows up as the final boss in the end. So is it deserved? No. Nope. Is it fun to watch? Yes.
Yeah.
Again, for like the 2 minutes that it's there, I like Knuckles doing the when he does the Flames of Disaster.
Yeah, I like that too. And I mean, I guess the 2 whips are cool. I think the robot had 2 whips.
Yeah, the robot had 2 whips.
Whipple, yo,
Wade Whipple.
Yeah.
It was me all along, Knuckles.
Yeah. It was a good fight, but I couldn't help but roll my eyes when Wade is like, "We're a family, and family sticks together," and then Knuckles punches a guy, wins a fight. Basically, it's just like, dude, Knuckles wasn't even supporting you. You're not family.
No. I think that exact scene it's pretty much copy and paste the first Sonic movie.
Okay, yeah.
At the very end,
yep.
Except you're swapping who's getting up. So essentially, not necessarily. So basically, in the Knuckles one, it's like Wade Whipple has the big moment where he's like, "Wait a minute. No, fuck you." But in the Sonic one, Sonic is the one that stands up and then does the big move because that makes sense.
Yep.
But in this one, it's just Wade Whipple talking until Knuckles is like, "All right, thanks."
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Which I'm not like a freaking movie or maker or a fight, creator or whatever. But I feel like getting knocked out, waking up, then winning is just kind of like, okay. I thought the same thing with in the Fallout show with Maximus. Like there's like freaking people like messing with his power armor.
Oh.
He gets knocked out. He's like, "I'm gonna do it again," and he wins. I mean, he did do the gauntlet thing with the hand or whatever. So
Right.
But usually I want a little bit more sauce with the fights or reasons like, oh, he thought smart, like he took advantage here, something like that. Versus I got up and did it again.
I got up, but twice as angry.
Yeah. Yep.
Adrenaline's making me want to freaking kill him.
Yeah.
I think what would have made it better, because I was kind of thinking about this. Okay, if you want to have Wade Whipple in the end there, he's played a big part, fine. What you do is you don't throw away the gun agents immediately at the beginning of the episode. You save them for Wade at the end of the episode. So it's human versus human. He's finally getting to use the gauntlet and he can have his big warrior moment. And then Knuckles just has a no knockout fight with the machine guy.
Yeah.
And there's no like big speech. Or sure, he can have a speech, but it's just to the gun agents.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay, I have another proposal of what they could have done better as well.
Yeah. No.
Wade. All right. I'm saying Wade takes this gauntlet, like the power gauntlet from like one of the guys. And he takes a bowling ball and chucks it at the guy like Knuckles did in episode 1 with the bowling pins.
Oh, yeah.
I think Knuckles freaking chucks it and destroys them or whatever. Then be like, "Oh, Wade learned from Knuckles," or something like that.
I think he did throw bowling balls.
Oh yeah, now that I think about it, yeah. Wait,
I think they just didn't do much damage though.
Wait, was he just throwing them normal?
I think he had the gauntlet on and he was like,
wait. Okay, I thought it was smart, but I guess that's what happened. I forgot, dude. I don't know.
You actually loved it, dude.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. The fight's very forgettable.
Good job, I guess. Yeah.
good job out there. Now
we're just saying nothing, I guess. Yeah. Dang.
And then that's about it. So then they beat this random guy who is not in any of the games. I think one of my favorite promotional pieces for this show was they were showing every single member of the cast had their own poster. So it was like FBI sister, Wade Whipple's mom, Wade Whipple, the buyer, the gun agents, and it's like I love all these Sonic video game characters.
Yeah.
There's only one character from the games.
Yeah. Whoa.
I mean, I guess you
Yeah.
could say the gun agents, but it's like, who the hell is the executioner?
Knuckles' grandpa.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yo, Knuckles' grandpa.
Yep.
Yeah. Then they go home, and then it kind of just shows them driving home, and that is about it. So, guys, that was the Knuckles TV show.
Yeah.
6 episodes, 2.5 hours. Wait, no, just 2 hours. Actually, I think.
Yeah, like
20
2
minutes a piece. A
three
little less than 2 hours.
Yeah, there's like 2 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yep.
Do I think it's the worst thing in the world? No.
Yeah.
Is it good? No. But overall, what did you guys think of it? Give me your final takes.
All right, I don't know how this works, but I feel like the end goal for a cool Sonic show is something more involved with the lore.
Yeah.
Maybe the comics with that one famous comic writer. I forgot his name with the Sonic
Ian
comics.
Flynn.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Something like based on that. If we have to go through some crappy Knuckles show where the executives or the stockholders have to realize that we as an audience do not want this freaking crap,
Yeah.
then I'm good. So if this is basically if there's a
Hey, bro,
Sonic show that
bro.
comes out later, it's worth it.
Paramount's sponsoring this.
I love this show. Everyone watch Halo. It's good.
Hey, wait, Jory, put up your gun again.
Everybody, Paramount
Halo
Plus is
season 3 coming soon.
I really hope Arbiter is in
The
it.
new Sanders movie.
Oh, wait, is Arbiter voiced by Keith David in that? Do you guys know at all? Probably not. Let me look it up.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's my
so
rant. You guys can go. Sorry.
So Jory, what did you think about it overall?
I didn't want to be too harsh on it because initially I was like, I've seen worse, but I'm thinking about what I've seen that would be worse. And there's not a long list. You know what I mean? It's like the entire thing felt unneeded to me. It didn't really build itself up to anything that the movies could use. Literally the only thing it did was just say Knuckles and Wade are friends now.
Yeah, there's not really.
That's the overall theme of the entire show. It doesn't lead into, like I said, pretty much the only thing it leads into is for the next Sonic movie, they're going to be playing Fortnite together. Knuckles isn't going to be in the movie at all. They're going to show up to the Whipple house. He's going to be on the couch with Wade.
Yep. He's like, I learned the comforts of a non-warrior life.
Right.
That's what his whole
Yeah.
theme was in the show.
Yeah.
Knuckles is going to be from this point on a throwaway comic relief character with Wade.
I hate that you're right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's my prediction. But yeah,
It's gonna
overall, I'm sticking with the 1.5 out of 5.
Mhm.
It just didn't feel necessary to me.
Yeah, no, I agree. I am gonna stick with the very iffy 2.
Yep.
Very close to a 1.5. But for the things that I did like, I think it does bump it up just a little bit. So I'm kind of reserving 1 for the shows that I'm pissed off at, because this one did irritate me. There were quite a few moments where I was like, why, when, how,
Yep.
why are we here? Why are we doing this? Why am I watching this? But not enough for me to put it that low. But this is definitely not something that I would recommend. Even if you're I love the movies, you don't have to watch the show. Literally go on YouTube, watch 4K Knuckle Fight, 1080p.
Yeah.
Paramount Plus clip of him fighting, and maybe watch the musical. That's about it.
Yeah.
So overall, guys, you said 1, you said 1.5, and I said 2.
Yep.
We're gonna even it out at a 1.5 in total.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, what did you think of the review? Because it's better than the show, at least. So guys, please don't watch that. Watch us.
Yeah. And
Were we too harsh? Did you love the movie? Actually, you know, and that's kind of a little mini thing to bring up. This show got fantastic reviews, by the way.
really?
It did. This actually got like an 80%. And I think that really goes to show Paramount's sort of plan for it in that it's supposed to be like how do we get the general audience? Because see, we're going into it with the mind of gamers.
Yeah.
We're going into the mind of I'm here for Knuckles.
Yeah.
Everyone else is going into it for the people. And I think that's why it's rated well.
Well, I mean, do you think people watch Transformers for the people?
Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Yeah. It's a different thing. Though.
And that's why those ones are rated so poorly.
Ah, you're right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Interesting.
So it's just sort of the sucky part of it. But I will say one thing that does make me still pretty excited for the third movie is that the writers on this show are not involved with the movies. They've never been involved with the movies. These were guys that were plucked from just different Paramount studios.
Okay.
And just kind of thrown into it.
Yeah.
Like I think one of them was the Halo show.
It shows.
It does. It definitely does. And I'm really hoping because Ian Flynn is helping out with the third movie, so I'm hoping they're going to stay closer to the source material. No marriages, no weddings, nothing like that. Don't let me have any of that. But guys, thank you for watching.
And comment below, who do you think is going to be in Sonic 4? What the end credits will be?
What is your guess?
Silver Gang.
Silver, Metal, Sonic, or
Chaos will be
Big?
cool too. Chaos.
Yes, or Team Chaotix. Guys, comment down below and subscribe for more reviews every single week. We shall see you guys on the next episode. Get out of here.